Hi guys, you're welcome to today's episode of Perspectives with Yummy Mommy. So today's topic is kind of a very sad and emotional topic for me, but I'll try to not get emotional. So today I want to share my perspective about when we go to visit people who are mourning or people who are grieving. So a woman has just lost her husband. So I want us to begin from today to start when we go to visit someone, a family that has just lost someone important to them. I want us to deliberately begin to resist the urge to talk too much when we go to places like that. So I find out that when I go to visit someone who has maybe a woman who has just lost her husband and all of that, and then people making statements like as a parent, oh, you must be prayerful, you must be very prayerful. That's why me, I don't joke with praying for my children or my husband, insinuating that what has happened to this family is because they didn't pray. I don't know if people do these things deliberately, but I want to believe that they don't do it deliberately. But the fact that they are not doing it deliberately does not mean that it is right. When you go to visit someone that is mourning, I think the best thing you can do for them is just keep quiet and observe. Resist the urge to keep talking and talking and talking endlessly. And while you are talking, you are making insinuations with your talk that they will keep brooding about later, and it will increase their odds. People can die for whatever reason at whatever time, and it will be wrong for you by your statements to insinuate that the death of their loved one is because they didn't pray enough. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. My sister lost her husband last year, and it took a lot of effort on my part not to walk some people out of her house when they came visiting, because they kept making statements that those did not make sense. Someone has died, and then people are coming and they're making statements like, how can you be in the same house with your husband? I didn't know he was sick. It's just crazy. I don't understand it. If you go to visit someone who has lost a family member, when you get there, keep your mouth shut. You do not have to talk. Sit with them. Observe. What I do is I sit with them, I observe what do they need at this time. That's what is in my head when I'm there. I'm trying to look around. Oh, what does this person need at this time? What does this family need at this time? That's what I do. If you cannot cry, no problem. But just sit with them and keep your mouth shut. Keep your opinions to yourself. That's not the time to start telling them about one prayer program. That's not the time to start telling them about how they need to wake up in the midnight to pray and cover their family. That's not the time to start telling them about how they need to work on boosting their children's immunity. That's not the time to come and start sharing stories about how somebody in your street lost their 3 children. That's not the time to come and start saying things like, you better thank God, it could have been worse than that. Can you keep your mouth shut and just mourn with them? And if you know that you cannot keep your mouth shut, then do not visit them. Do not visit them. Don't go and visit a mourning family and start saying rubbish. Keep your mouth shut when you go there. Don't go and visit a mourning family and you're telling the man of the house, don't cry, you are a man. If he doesn't cry, what should he do? Should he carry drums and start dancing? This person just probably lost his wife or lost any one of his children. You're telling him you're a man, don't cry. Does it make sense? Or a mother just lost her child and you are there saying things like, me, I wake up in the midnight, I anoint my... Are you okay in your head? Please, let's do better. When you go to visit people who are mourning, if you do not know what to say, keep your mouth shut. You do not have to say anything. Just sit with them. Hold their hands if you can. Pray for them in your heart if you can. And if you know you cannot do any of those things, then maybe you should just stay in your house and not go to visit them. I hope that this video help somebody today. And if you are grieving, I pray that God will comfort your heart and God will soothe you by His Spirit at this time. So let's do better, please. When you go to visit people who are mourning, keep your mouth shut. You do not have to talk. It is well in Jesus' name. May we not lose any member of our families, and may we also not be lost in Jesus' name. So till I come your way in another video, it's bye for now.